Hi, my name is Brittany Drake, and my research is into Mind Over Mass Media by Stephen ENGL on page 293. My research topic is social media addiction. These are the sources I have found so far. I have a source by Liar titled Hard Facts About Social Media and Its Emotional Impact. He discusses how people can have similar withdrawal symptoms as drug use when they have gone long periods of time without being on their social media sites like Facebook, Twitter. He also discusses how after being on these sites for a while, they can have sleeping difficulties. This may be due to concern of what's going on social media or just being on an electronic for too long. It also can consume their driving habits. They're trying to text and tweet and Facebook while they're driving. They can also have concerns that affect their household. Like, people worry that what they post on social media can let a burglar know that they're not going to be home for vacation. While this could be true, if you don't post your daily life on social media, we wouldn't have to worry about some of these issues. My second source was by Shelley Galasso-Bonanno, titled Social Media and Impact on Relationships. She discusses how these social media websites can help us rekindle and reconnect with friends and family that we may have not seen for a while, and how it can also limit our face-to-face interactions with people. So while we are still able to connect via websites like Facebook and Twitter, we still need to be able to have face-to-face interactions and those real relationships and not just online relationships. And she says that this is it happens this way because humans have a yearning for connection and belonging. They want to feel like they're a part of something, and that's where a lot of the social media comes into. My third source, it was by Tarek Ryman, The Effect of Social Media on Health and Well-Being. And this is actually where I'll use my visual aid. He had quite a couple of visual aids I can use, but I'm going to focus on one. And what he has to say is 80% of what we post on social media websites is about ourselves. And here is the chart down here. And it has on there that 80% of what we post is about ourselves. The other versus the 30-40% of daily conversations share information about other experiences. He also says that the addiction is due to the cause of addiction lights up the sensation of pleasure in our brain. So basically the addiction we feel from social media and talking about ourselves all the time is the same sensation we feel from eating or getting paid or sexual relations. But it can affect our self-esteem issues, and it can affect our exercise habits. We spend countless amount of times on social media websites versus we could be going out for a walk and not spending 2 hours on Facebook on timeline. In conclusion, social media has a lot of pros and cons. It's become a big part of majority of people's lives. Even in the workforce, it's a way of keeping up with daily happenings that may be happening, sales at local boutiques, what have it. It provides a way to communicate for old and new friendships. People have found a lot of friends on social media like Facebook. They end up accepting requests from people they have either known before or don't even know, and they form friendships this way. But we still have to make sure that we have plenty of our face-to-face interactions. We're still going to dinner or meeting up for whatever you may be doing with your friends and stuff, and not just keeping your conversations to Facebook. a person can spend countless amount of time on these social media websites when, this time's valuable. You could be spending it with your family. It affects relationships. I have had experience with myself. This is what this topic has piqued interest to me. Someone spending so much time on their phone looking at Facebook, it interferes with family dinner time. That time should be taking conversation and for your day-to-day activities. And people who are so addicted to their social media, especially on their phones, they're so engrossed in it that they don't even know what's going on around them. They miss out on their children's lives. They miss out on just different things that are happening because they're so focused on other things that are happening. And there's pros besides the rekindling of social media. You can find a lot of information on there. I myself have kept up with news and day-to-day stuff through social media. We just have to really limit our usage and, get back to living in the real world, not letting it fully engross us.